Roll up, roll up. Let's all play a game. To win or to lose is not the aim. Deep inside, you'll face your fears, a battle with your mind, and you might just disappear. The further you go, the darker things appear. Which one of you will be my brave volunteer? Not a single soul has completed my course. Some say it's guarded by an unseen force. My game can kill, even though there's so few. My game can even play along with you. Can you trust your mind, your senses, your heart? Are you sure you can? Are you really that smart? For no one knows their darkest of fear. You can try all you want. It's never quite clear. So follow the address printed on the article. Come and join my amazing carnival. Before I begin my fun little game, may I be so polite as to ask your name? Wait, no, don't tell me, don't you dare. The fact is, I really don't care. What I'd really like to know, and I beg you think it through. You see, I have a rather strange question for you. If you knew the truth of a secret so evil, yet it would come at a high cost, would you reveal? What is more important to you? Protecting yourself and your friends? Or speaking the grisly truth? There once stood a little black room. Its walls were black, its victims doomed. For no horse left as they went in. Their minds have gone, their souls a sin. It's once been said they're skinned alive. So sit back, breathe, enjoy the ride.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
The doctor said through grime and slime.
Where's the poison you used to kill? Is it a liquid or is it a pill?
Please, please, I have no idea what you're talking about. Please, let me go. Let me out.
The doctor looked on with glee in his eyes. He knew his story was full of lies.
You know what I'm saying. You really do. So tell me now, or it's over for you.
You really don't. You have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Don't carry this on. I can't take the immense horror you caused. Let me go. Put down the claws.
The doctor knew the patient was true. She wasn't the one to poison the stew.
I'd tell me now, tick-tock, tick-tock, or else you'll receive an almighty shock.
Please! Make it stop! Put down your pigs! It couldn't have been me. I'm only 6. I've told it again. It was not me. Why don't you believe what I am saying to thee?
The doctor looked on with a smirk in his face. He enjoyed her hurt. He liked the chase.
Because, my dear,
The doctor made clear.
you're sick and tired. To keep you here is required.
The doctor turned and pulled out a tool. Not a nice one, though. One mean and cruel.
This, young child, will go in your head, through your skull, but you won't be dead. You'll be alive as I cut them up. Small parts of your brain will go in this cup. This will cure you of your ills, hopefully. Then you'll stop your kills.
Please listen!
The patient begged.
I'm not the one who should get that in their head. I didn't poison the horses. I did no such thing. Please, I beg of you, listen to me carefully. This is hurting. It stings. You've got the wrong horse. I beg of you, think. Do you really believe I could poison the drinks? I'm small. I'm weak. What you say is true. But I swear on my grave it's not me. It's you. I realize there's no way out of this, so let me just come clean and say what I think. I saw you there that night, you say. I saw you there as clear as day. You poured something into the water. You are the reason for all that slaughter. You're targeting me. I know what's real, but now I know it's been revealed. I'm not ill or sick. None of us are. We're here for the wrong reasons. We all have scars. How you can do this to us, I will never understand. All I ask is this: I'm making a demand. Let me out. I shall speak not of this, even though you're a right little shit. Ah! No, stop me!
I care not for the words you speak. You said yourself you're small and weak. Your family and friends say you're sick, and I believe them, so I'm not that thick.
Don't listen to that woman, my mother. You should know best. You are my brother.
Here is where the twist is seen. He is really her brother, and he's only 16.
Don't call me your brother. I'm definitely not that.
The doctor, or brother, viciously spat.
But you are my brother. Why do this to me? I don't understand why you do this to me.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You're ill now, and you were ill then. There's no time for words. I'll tell you why. Now hold your breath. It's time to die.
So that's the story of the little black room. Still here? Well done, you got through all the glue. But that is the start of what's to come. I'll tell you now, there's more where that came from. I warned you before, it wasn't a threat. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. Can you stomach the gore, the terror, the fear? Well, if you can, Well done, you're brave, my dear. But if you already feel sick and dizzy, then please move on. I'm really quite busy. But if you're still here, congrats to you. Not many make it far. So little, so few. It's time for another small story. I'll tell it well in all its glory. I'll once again ask you another question, but may I make a quick suggestion? Take a deep breath before you speak. Well, this question is rather unique. Would you rather sacrifice a friend so that you will live in the end? Or would you rather die from razor-sharp knives, but not know if your friend will survive? Interesting question, isn't it? Doesn't it make you just tremble a bit? Whilst my question runs through your mind, I'll begin my story, if you'd be so kind. Once again, I shall advise. Sit back, breathe. Enjoy the ride. This is a story full of choices. They can be hard to make with a room full of voices. It's not the usual choices you think. These choices are the most unusual things. Be buried alive in a spider pit. Or be sprayed with venomous snake spit. Which would you choose, I wonder, and wonder? Here's my advice. Beware the hunter.
The people of this town say there's a story to be told, one full of fantastical mysteries, tales of old. If you go to the cabin on top of Blight Hill, where the moonlight hits there, you'll stand still. As the moonlight hits you, you are bound to see the ghosts of past visitors, maybe even 3. But remember that a game was played, one which made your life you trade. A game with twists, turns, and more.
Sounds exciting. Please tell us more.
Games, I've been told, have twisted morals, often ending with families and quarries. Cut your ear off, your hoof, any part you desire. Pick up your friend and throw them in the fire. Although the games no longer exist, the stories still remain hidden in the mist.
So it's basically a twisted torture game?
Well, sort of, Lyra, but not the same. You'll see what I mean when we step in the cabin. Kinda intrigued to see what will happen.
Oh, honestly, Issack, you're full of bull. Next you'll tell me there lie wolves.
Did you hear someone speak?
Oh, shush up now, Isaac. It was just a creak. Isaac, look! There's a strange curtain there.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't come all this way to view a piece of fabric. So here's the section labeled as psychiatric.
Lyra sighed and rolled her eyes. She often found herself chasing the guys.
Where's it gone? We just came through there.
Now it's gone, as you should be aware.
Who are you?
Young Isaac said with fear he knew.
I am the hunter.
Are you now? I do wonder.
Who is the hunter? You never made it clear.
I am the keeper of the cabin, my dear. I make the games out of twists and turns. I love it so much watching horses burn.
What is going on in here? Who are you really?
Honestly, you kids are always so needy. I've said who I am, and that much is clear. Now listen very carefully. You must, my dears. I'm giving you a choice to make on your own. And no matter what you think, you're never alone. My game is beginning, and I can tell you new. I will even be generous and give you a clue. Once you step through the door, I own your mind. I'll play on your fears, and I won't be kind. Some find themselves in a tank full of sharks, desperately trying to save their heart. The soul swims hard just to stay alive, but they already know they're going to die. The sharks swim up and rip them apart. Unlike most games, there is no restart. Others find themselves in a pitch black room, unaware that to be their tomb. What looks there in the dark? I can tell it ain't no shark. No, we've already had that test, so listen closely and I'll explain the rest. You stood there in the dark alone. It's not the dark but the fear of unknown. It scratches and growls all around you. What could it be? You haven't got a clue. A low rumbling sound, a sharp deep snap. Was it a bone? Who cares? You're trapped. You could go crazy from what's hidden these walls. If listen closely, you can hear their calls. Plaintive touched souls roam my game. Yet isn't me who is to blame. They made their choice in the end to save themselves or their friends. One of my favorite games and the one I desire is the one which I call Beat of Fire. To save yourself, sacrifice the other. Who will win and who will be the sucker? Can you watch as you burn alive? There is no chance you survive. Or how about a trick of the mind? You step through this door, you step through blind. Do you lose your sight or lose a limb? You won't know anything until you step in. Through the door lies a fear, one of your many ones, I can be certain, my dears. You should know they call me hunter for a reason. I hunt your fears and you shall weaken.
Quite big talk for someone who's dead. None of this is real. I said what I said.
Seriously, Isaac, watch what you say. I don't think we can just run away. Look around. Do you see any doors? I don't think we have a choice anymore.
You should listen to young Lyra, boy. I have you in my palm. Now you're my toy.
Watch how you speak to me, sir. I'm nobody's toy. Goodbye, Monsieur.
Do go get a last board here, hey!
The hunter spoke in a threatening way.
You step through the door and enter my game. It's time to play. No huge prize to claim. The prize is your life, although yours isn't much.
Keep that up and you get a punch.
Please, Isaac, hold your tongue. I think the only way out of this is to play along. Take a look. I mean, seriously, look. We're not in a story from a fairy book. There's no way out of this. Do what he says. The only way out of this is to play.
The girl is right. I am sure you agree. Once you see what my room holds for thee.
I'll play your game then, Mr. Hunter. But I'm telling you now, this is a blunder.
An embarrassing mistake, is it now? We shall see you when you go through the door. Ciao. This is not your door. Yours is there. Taking a long go. Take extra care.
Are you full of shit?
Good luck, my dear. You've been needing it.
At first the boy saw nothing at all. No creature at all, great or small. He took a step forward to have a peek, but then he heard a minute squeak. The ground beneath him suddenly disappeared. Instead, a huge bead of water appeared. He found himself with water all around, and before he knew it, he started to drown.
Help, please!
Isaac shouted in a desperate plea.
I'm in open water! I can't swim!
But no one heard him. The sea can be cruel on a stormy night. The waves are huge and there is no light. He can't see a thing. He's panicking more. If only he'd listened to the warnings before. His vision blurred, his breathing became deeper. Issack knew he was about to face the Reaper. But if you think Isaac's room is horrid, just you wait. You see, Lyra was now facing a similar fate.
Help me, please. The walls are closing in on me.
Young Lyra breathed in a panicked tone. She didn't want to die alone. She was right, of course. The room was getting smaller. The walls would crush her, and all the while Issack was drowning in water. The open sea will claim him as its own. Both Issack and Lyra will die alone, screaming in terror.
Please make it stop!
Make it stop!
And whilst the pair were fighting their fate, there were more players in a similar state.
It's burning! It's burning! I can't take this anymore!
I can't kill my brother. Please open the door.
I'm freezing alive. It's hurting. It's sore.
Just open up the fucking door!
Alas, the doors never did open. The horses trapped will surely be broken. Their lives were ending in the most painful way. It's cliché to say, but they wouldn't see the light of day.
I'm so cold. I'm freezing to death. I can't feel my body. Here comes my last breath.
Please don't. He's my brother. Just anyone else. Pick another.
The walls, they're closing in on me. There's nowhere to hide, not even to flee.
I can't swim. I'm going to drown. I shouldn't have listened to the fucking clown.
The clown! He told me to play. I thought I was safe, but I was afraid.
I didn't want to go out like this. Pleading and crying like a fucking bitch. Well, I won't do what they do. I'll return in your nightmares and say hello. I will haunt you until you die too. Believe me, what I say is honest and true.
I said I couldn't do it, you see. But that clown always disagreed. It's not the hunter I'm frightened of now. But how that clown could know, I have no idea how. My sister stopped him. She was braver. But now it seems I've returned the favor. My brother is dead like he tried to do to me. No, it's strange. I should feel free.
I really wish I could survive, but it seems I'm going to be crushed alive. They warned me it would be disaster, not to listen to the Ringmaster. Please stop! Make it 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 stop! Stop!
It is often such a huge shame. But now you know the story. Do you still wish to play my game?